So another year has passed. It's been a very difficult one for everyone, I think. But what I would like to share with you today is that difficulties and challenges, problems, these don't necessarily result in suffering, or at least we can reduce the amount of suffering in our lives and increase the amount of happiness by taking responsibility for our body, speech and mind. This is something we can all do. And if we really observe ourselves very closely, we'll see that so much of our suffering is thinking about, worrying about the problems, rather than dealing with the problems themselves. Dealing with problems, we don't really have a choice. It's just one step at a time, one thing at a time. But it's the thinking, the anticipation, the worry, the stress, that's really the awful thing in people's lives these days, making bad things much worse than they need to be. So in this new year, I'd like to encourage everyone to come back to their body and their mind and learn how to take care of your body, take care of your mind, because this is what will lead to a happy new year. So if we are looking at my own mind, I observe, for instance, that whenever I reflect on the kindness of others, the generosity of others, all that I have benefited from my parents, my teachers, my friends, my students, I feel really good straight away. So this is like a key to happiness. It's just the moment that you put down your own self-concern and reflect on all that you've been given in your life, you just feel happy. And the moment that we grasp onto a thought or a memory and make a story out of it, it becomes so real, and it's like we're just consumed by the pain and the difficulties in our lives. And if we can look very closely, we can see that all that begins with that jumping onto, grasping onto a single thought. And if our mind is sharp enough and bright enough and clear enough, we don't have to do that. It's like somebody knocking on the door. You don't have to open the door. You don't have to fight with the person knocking on the door. You don't have to open the door. You can just be aware of it and let it pass. So we're in a time of incredible change, and many of them not so pleasant changes, but we do have the inner resources to be able to deal with what life throws at us if we're willing to invest the time and the energy in cultivating them. So I wish you all the dedication to your own true well-being, and hope that you can all find that time and inspiration to put some effort into looking after your body, looking after your speech, looking after your mind, and wish you all the very best for the coming new year.